How the launch of an automobile changed the contours of the hospitality industry. Can you ever imagine that an automobile launched changed the contours of the hospitality industry? Well, it did happen, and that's a story, interesting story. 1914 to 1915, Europe was affected and devastated by the World War One. I'm sorry, but America was not at all affected. 1908 to in between 1908 to 1927, Henry Ford, the famous Henry Ford, renowned for his remark of you can choose any color you want to as long as it is black, had rolled out the T model, the Ford T model, using the assembly style of manufacturing production, which had low cost, maintenance free, and versatile. When in comparison to, I mean, in the sense that the car was affordable, low cost being affordable, and maintenance free, and it would take World War II to start and end for the hospitality industry to benefit from this inventions. So let's go on from the time the car was invented to the times to the World War II. 1930, the Great Depression, which stalled all the economic activity. But the big story is that how the Ford T model enriched significantly that too, the business of the hospitality industry. But 1939 to 1945 was World War II. With the men at work, the women joined the task force in the manufacturing industry. 1945, the men returned and were employed by the US government. The initiative of President Eisenhower, who had fought World War II, he was impressed with the autobahns of Germany and realized that they're just not meant to connect to help people travel from city to city, but they're also essential for Germany's growth to be an economic power. So he engaged the men to build what we know today as America's freeways. With low-cost Ford car available and the freeways to drive, that gave birth to the traveling salesman who started his car Monday morning to return home Friday. So 5 days he stayed on the road, living in and out of the small little motels that existed, the pop and mom teams that operated the hotels. World War II also saw the development, the jet engine. As jet engines started powering the wide-bodied civilian planes, the Boeing 707, wide-bodied, with a bigger carrying capacity, which would fly longer distances. That made the world smaller. Hotels opened up in Mediterranean, Spain and Yugoslavia as Americans flew for holidays abroad with the power of the US dollar. Wasn't America the economic superpower after World War II? And in 1903 saw the Taj Mahal, Bombay, open its doors. The hotel industry benefited with the T model as Americans started living the American dream. And what was the American dream? The American dream. Everybody owned one car. Every family had a double income with both husband and wife working. That meant a very high disposable income. Weekend getaways and motels were the order of the day. Annual long vacations abroad was a must. We have to remember on 1st July, we have to remember on 1st July 1944, while the war raged on, the Allies met in New Hampshire. The meeting referred to as the Bretton Woods Conference, where America, in a way, established the importance of their dollar, their currency dollar, being the currency against which other countries' currencies would have to trade against. The dollar would become the calculation. All the other currencies would be calculated against the dollar. It was not done immediately, but America had done it very well. It was clear the USA, least affected by the World War II, was using its powers to be the superpower, with its currency, the dollar, going to be the basis against which other currencies would be traded on. It took the launch of an automobile for the hospitality industry to change its contours, embrace every twist, to enjoy every turn, as the hospitality industry has done and going to progress in life. Thank you.